don't let nothing marinate. We get straight to the sauce. Everything saucy. Shout out Stanionis, man. Stanionis put on a great performance yesterday. He put asses in seats. Yo, like, he did history yesterday. Shout out to creating history to Emmanuel Stanionis after taking his loss, losing the WBA title to Jerron Boots Ennis, the lineal champ of the 147 division. But you know, Stanionis looked good yesterday. You know, strong, put on a wonderful performance. You know, never upset at the fans. Their card was great. It was a great card. But you know, at 147, he's still a household name. I do believe he will be champion again once he get the opportunity. Between him and Karen, I like Karen Chuckazine. I like Karen. If somebody else gives Karen the opportunity to win the title, he will win it. And if I'm not mistaken, he's still ranked in the IBF. So be careful what you people wish for, because Karen is coming, but Stanionis too. You feel me? And Karen versus Stanionis will be a great fight. You know, but if I'm not mistaken, Stanionis is still ranked in the WBA. Last time I checked, he was ranked number 10. So with this victory right here, it should up him a little more. You feel me? I probably up him to like between the 5 and the 1 position. Why? Because he was a champion already. You feel me? He was already a champion. And after losing your title and Rolly becoming regular, and then you have the interim, the guy Gasol, between 5 and 3, you know. But the victory yesterday should catapult him higher. But shout out to Stanionis for getting that victory, and congratulations on your child, brother. Congratulations on your daughter. If I'm not mistaken, congratulations. But we got to talk about this Probox. Shout out to Najee. You feel me? Najee came, put on a performance, man. Najee definitely came and put on a performance, but Probox in general, that whole card was good, from the prelims to the main event. You feel me? The main event was Lopez. I mean, but it was a great performance, man. You know, Juanma Lopez Dejesus, you know, he put on a great performance yesterday. But right now we talking about Najee, and I'm gonna get to the main event. But Najee yesterday at 175. And he looked great, you know. What he did to Henderson, got the stoppage and everything. He looked great. He looked strong. Bitter v. Bivol, you know. Me personally, Bivol comeback fight. Najee Lopez would be a great opponent for Bivol comeback fight, and it would be a big fight. It definitely would be a big fight, you know. If Puerto Rican's going to back him, the whole Florida going to back him. Every Puerto Rican in the East Coast going to back him. Bivol first fight back, him versus Najee Lopez should be it. But if you get the Bittery fight, which is in the air, that'll still be a great fight too. Najee and Bittery, I'm going to keep it tall, man. It's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. Because Najee's stumping on shit. He's stopping shit. He's stumping on shit. He mopping shit. You feel me? And no shade, no blame, but he looking good doing it. You know, he's very strong, very disciplined. You know, listen to the corner, listen to Marco, go out there, stick to the jab, keep the basics, you know, and his footwork is impeccable. It's better than Bitterby and Bivol on footwork, and this is a fact. You know, it's a 50-50 fight. Either or he fight, you know, because he's up there right now, you know, and the top names up there, you know, is either you're going to give him a championship fight, you're going to give him a top contender fight with Bitterby, or, you know, Benavidez already occupied, but Bivol have all the titles, so who else up there to give him? You know, but Najee Bitterby, or me personally, Najee and Bivol come back fight, you know? It ain't a tune-up, you still fighting a ranked guy, like Boots fighting Lima, a top 10 ranked guy in the WBA, plus he's the IBO title, Yusuf Lima. But we're going to get to that in another segment. But now it's on to the main event. If I'm not mistaken, the brother named Juanma Lopez Dejesus put on a great performance yesterday, scored 2 knockdowns. The guy he was fighting, if I'm not mistaken, Morales, shout out to Willie Moses. He was being coached by Willie Moses. Now, that's when people saying irky-jerky style, like, that guy, he was switching from orthodox to southpaw He was on his bicycle. He was doing the same thing Bud Crawford was doing to Canelo in that fight, on his pedal bike. Just stick a jab here and there, throw a couple punches here and there. It's called a person running. We seen Bud Crawford do the same thing Devin Haney did, William Scole did. Is that the foot was it was more trade. It was more, how can I say this? It was an ankle brawl. I'm gonna put it like that. When Bud and Canelo fought, it was an ankle brawl. Just rewatch. I seen the rewatch. You seen my last video, but right now we on to Lopez Dejesus. He put on a great performance. I can't say a spectacular performance, but it shows that he got a lot of power. He has a lot of strength. Got a headbutt. If I'm not mistaken, it was like the second or third round. Got the headbutt on the side of his eye. But when you're a southpaw, you got to be careful. You always got to keep your hands up. Tuck your chin, keep your hands up, because you can avoid headbutts. You can stop it. But it's all about you being disciplined and smart. It's all about you controlling the ring. It's a big ass ring, man. You got to master the ring. You feel me? And a lot of people coming from amateur to pros, it depends what type of amateur fighter they was. If they was like a pure amateur fighter, or they just was in the amateurs with a pro type style, it's a difference. So if you in the amateurs with a pro type style, and you come to the pros, you're already aware, and your agility is on a 1,000. But besides that, he put on a great performance. He got the victory. On to the next. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. And I promise y'all, we're going to be cooking. I had to deal with a little situations, but now we back. Dollar.